Hello one and all, welcome back to more Let's Play Danganronpa 2. I am the Max of You Trades. In the last part, Monokuma locked everybody inside of a weird, horrifying funhouse monstrosity. I don't even know what to make of this place. It's very surreal, if I'm being entirely honest. I know funhouses are kind of known for being kind of out there, but even by the standards that are usually given for that sort of thing, I'm gonna have to say, not a big fan, not a big fan. Also, why are there so many keep-outs? I don't understand. I look over there, there ain't even nothing over there. That's no hallways or nothing. It's very confusing. Anyway, so basically we're trapped in here until somebody kills each other, basically, because either that or we all starve to death. So, you know, it's kind of a difficult situation for everyone involved. So obviously somebody is going to have to kill somebody. And right now I'm actually specifically most worried about Akane right now because, and if I can stop repeating myself, man, I am saying a lot of the same words over and over again. Let's knock that out right now. I'm worried about Akane because, well, she kind of likes food more than anybody, and I desperately hope that no point does she decide to snap and need to do that. At the very bare minimum, is what I'm hoping for. But that all being said, I have been given free time, so I guess I'm gonna do myself some free time stuff. And well, first of all, I gotta flush the big poops down because of this freaking gorilla. My goodness, this gorilla. And I do believe I made a promise that I would spend time with a certain character once said availability was given to me. So, if we could possibly figure out where they might be. There they are! That's right, we're going to spend some dang time with Fuyuhiko. No, sure as hell ain't you. Good lord, no. Quite interesting that he actually was one of the ones that ended up with a cruddy room. Or a crummy room, whatever works. Actually, hang on, before I even do that, as pointless as it might ultimately be in the long run, I still feel like I have a duty and a desire to actually very quickly head on in here, if you don't mind, because I know for a fact that there is a Monokuma in here, and I'm not gonna be able to find all of them, but I'd rather not, you know, omit one when I obviously knew that it was there. It's one thing to never find one of the hidden Monokumas, it's another thing entirely to have found it and chose to have never bothered to go and get it. I'm almost positive that once we get out of here, whenever that is, we're never getting another chance. So, probably for the best that I do that now. Alrighty, so, I have no idea how far along I'm actually going to be able to get into this particular free time quest line, as it were, but I'm going to make that effort. Fuyuhiko, I have a desire to be your friend. So can we hang? Damn it. How much longer do we have to stay in this place? I feel like it's gonna make me rot to death. Well, with that kind of optimism, I have no choice but to spend time with you. Huh. Yeah, sure. That doesn't sound awful. My God, the character development. He says it doesn't sound awful. That's pretty great. I spent time today talking to Fuyuhiko. And we grew a little closer. Would I like to give him a gift? As a matter of fact, I would. Alright, so maybe possibly you guys might not be too crazy happy about this. However, due to the fact that there's basically almost no time, I mean, I don't know for a fact how long this game is and how much game there is left, but I do know for a fact that there's just not enough time in general to get every single character, you know, maxed out with their free time. You have to pick and choose, and it's possible that if you give the characters the wrong thing, you're going to end up not being able to do anything at all. So, for this particular example, because I legitimately had zero idea what on earth I could possibly give him, I actually looked it up. Just this one thing. I looked up what the best possible gifts for Fuyuhiko would be, and checked to see if I actually had any of them. Believe it or not, I don't understand why, and it's possible that this thing lied to me, but apparently the best possible item is an antique doll. A porcelain doll. Due to the exquisite craftsmanship of the doll and his clothing, many people still collect and prize them to this very day. Although, actually, there is one other thing I want to get into here. I quickly looked over some of these things, and I realized a very specific object. Jabba the Frog? No, that's not what I found. No, it's something else entirely. Wait, replica sword. The sheath has a scratch on it, and the gold foil near the hilt is scraped off. Okay, well, that's a reference. Okay, but no. Amazingly enough, those two are not the things. It's actually the Hagakure crystal ball. And it's also kind of smashed up. Held together with adhesive tape. Interesting. And that name, the Hagakure. A broken crystal ball held together with adhesive tape. The previous owner used this item to predict the future. 30% of the time, he was accurate 100% of the time. That's right, it's the world's worst con man and secret jerk, awful person. Yasuhiro from the first game. Apparently somehow he lost his crystal ball, and he had multiples of them and broke all of them. Who knows how that's supposed to work? Anyway, enough dilly-dallying. Here, have a doll, I guess.
Are you kidding me?
This is an item this rare is impossible to snag, no matter how many strings you pull. Thanks, Hajime. In the name of the Kuzuryu clan, I definitely owe you one. That is really weird to see. Even if it wasn't an antique doll I just gave him and it was something that I felt like made more sense, that is just a really interesting reaction to see out of him. Hey, Fuyuhiko, how's that wound on your stomach doing? Yeah, have you ever actually healed that off?
Huh?
It's fine. Nothing to worry about. I thought you'd say that. You're not the one to not to let people even consider worrying about you. You must have normally strong willpower to actually slice open your stomach like that. Then again, you are the ultimate Yakuza. I just have Yakuza blood flowing in my veins. There's nothing strong about that. You know, I did some thinking about this when I was in the hospital. Like, maybe this is all a dream. Well, that would be incredibly nice, wouldn't it? Yeah, how great would that be? Pretty damn. Sorry, obviously you'd be thinking about that more than I would.
Well,
that's not true. I've seen plenty of people die up until now. And as long as I'm burdened with the Kuzuryu name, I'll always be dealing with a mountain of bodies. But you guys aren't like me. It's a sick joke to see students who live honest lives bumping each other off like this. Wow, this guy has always known violence and death. I see, he's used to it. That's incredibly sad.
Huh.
Are you scared to talk to me? Well, I feel like I've kind of I've kind of proven that I'm not. I'm talking to you right now, aren't I? I made that deliberate decision. Huh?
Jeez.
There's no need to hide it. I'm used to being treated with caution by everyone.
Hey.
The world is a barbaric place, especially my world. Everyone I know tries to settle things with violence. You guys have different values than I do. My old man likes to say, predators are always stronger than their prey. Your old man seems to be a rather aggressive individual. He's a hothead. Even if it's just a minor argument, he'll come at you with everything he's got. And when him and my mom fight, she seriously tries to kill him. That sounds like a less than ideal living situation. Being a Yakuza means you can even kill the man you love to get your point across. That sounds like a very convenient excuse. I've been hearing stuff like that since before I was old enough to understand what's going on around me. That's a pretty outrageous home life. The worlds we both live in couldn't be more different.
Like...
You know, we actually have absolutely no context on Hajime's life before the events of this game. We were actually given some indication about Makoto's, like, what he was doing before all of this happened. His family in some aspects. I don't know anything at all about Hajime. There were a few times where I nearly got killed in the aftermath of my parents' fights. But I just heard him say that. That made me sad. But whenever something like that happened, Pekka was always there by my side. I'm sorry. I made you remember something painful.
Huh?
What? You don't need to apologize for that, you strange weirdo. Still, I'm the rightful success for the Kuzuryu clan. I don't get overwhelmed very easily, but in that moment, oh boy, was I ever overwhelmed. Yeah, by the time I was in the 2nd grade, I didn't even cry if I lost a fight. I see. Good for you.
Hey, bastard.
Good for me. Don't treat me like I'm a kid. I don't really know what else to say to him. Anyway, it's not much, but I'm starting to get to know Fuyuhiko a little better. Huzzah! I will get all of the fragments eventually, hopefully. Considering the amount of chapters that were in the first game, I like to believe there's just enough time to maybe be able to do Fuyuhiko, and if we're lucky, Chiaki, but I don't think we're going to be able to do any more than that. After talking to Fuyuhiko about some other things, I parted ways with him and returned to my room. Do we get even more times? Hello, speak of the Chiaki. There's Chiaki. There should be time for me to move around more freely. Then I guess I'm gonna keep doing that. Hopefully you done guys don't mind us hanging out with a Yakuza for so dang long, because that's just what I plan on doing. Anyway, that's where the Chiaki lives, which is always good. Oh, he's way the heck down here. There we go. Wow. Good lord, this place is garish. Let's see, where are you? Where are you hiding? Where are you at? You're hiding in the corner! What are you doing over there? What happened, Hajime? Don't waste your energy wandering around. I'll do what I want. And what I want to do is hang out with you.
Right.
Well, I guess it's not so bad talking to you once in a while. Yay, friendship is happening. Clap, clap, clap. I spent time today talking to Fuyuhiko about various things. And luckily for you, I have more antique dolls. Would I like to give him a gift? Absolutely. I don't know why he wants antique dolls, but you know what? I am certainly not the type of person to judge this sort of thing. I mean, I have stuffed animals, so I mean, whatever.
What'd you say?
Whatever possible value he gets out of these things is fine by me. Are you seriously okay with that? I mean, do you have any idea what this thing is worth? Apparently not. And I don't know what to say. Never thought I'd get something so amazing at a place like this. Hajime, I'll never forget this favor.
Damn right.
Hey, Hajime. Yes? Never mind. It's nothing. Huh? Well, now I want to know.
Shut up.
What? Mind your own business. I'm just, you know, looking for something.
Huh?
I mean, shut the hell up. It's not like I'm looking for anything. You are contradicting yourself at the speed of light, my friend. He seems strangely on edge.
Jeez.
Damn it, if I just had that, I wouldn't feel so pissed off. But someone's always at the supermarket, so I can't just calm down and go look for it. Perhaps this conversation would have made more sense if we were available to speak outside where there's a supermarket.
Damn it.
Damn it, I feel like I'm going through withdrawal or something. Starting to sound a little dangerous. But this means there's something he wants, right? What in the world is Fuyuhiko looking for? Calcium, vitamin C, or something sweet? Well, my guess is going to be something that might go counterintuitive to the projected image that he's always, you know, trying to enforce. I'm pretty sure this is wrong, but do you want to eat something sweet?
What?
How'd you know that? What, I seriously got that right?
Bastard.
If you tell anyone about that, I'm gonna bury you next to that mountain over there. There are no mountains visible in this general area. You don't have to be so angry. I like sweet things too. Sweet things calm your nerves. And they also nourish your brain, probably. So it's nothing to be embarrassed about. Still, it'd be embarrassing if anyone knew that the heir to the Kuzuryu clan liked eating fried dough cookies. I like fried dough cookies too. They taste best when you eat them with milk.
Bastard.
Hey, you no good, Nick? Never, ever say that again. Say what? Huh? Fried dough cookies?
Don't fuck
No, the other one. Milk? Oh. Because you're short. Didn't you hear what I just said? I'll seriously bury you. This is bad. His eye looked really intense. I've never seen anyone get so mad over milk. Well, it wouldn't be the first short, blonde guy with a hair trigger temper to get really angry about it. If only my guts were stronger, even I could have. I want to swallow it in one gulp, you know, but with my height. What are you, lactose intolerant? Man, for the ultimate Yakuza, the world really does seem to try and make it so it's not easy for you. He really doesn't have to be so hostile towards milk. There are other ways to get calcium. It's just the most well-known. I don't know if this is a good time to say something like that, though. Nah, you laughed, didn't you? No, I didn't. No, you definitely laughing. It doesn't show on your face, but I can tell you're laughing on the inside.
you.
Damn it, I won't let you forget this. Fuyuhiko mumbled under his breath as he walked away in a hurry. Well, that was an unexpected side of Fuyuhiko. When he talks like that, it's like he's a completely normal guy for his age. In fact, it might be dangerous to even think about completing that thought. He apparently can read our mind, so probably for the best that we don't try to cause any problems. After watching Fuyuhiko leave, I returned to my room. And that should be the end of the day, I would imagine. There should be more free time, really? 3 in one day? Wow, all right. If in ya dang dong say so, game, I'm certainly not gonna say no. The more chances you give me, the more likely it is I'll actually be able to complete this thing. Let's see, Akane's just chilling. We got Sonia over there. We got Fuyu hanging out in the frickin' the garish red lounge. Very well. I have come to do more conversations with you. You'd think he'd really be getting tired of me at this point because it's the 3rd time today I've decided to come talk to him. I can't even tell what time it is because there's no damn windows. Damn it, this sucks. I'll just look at the clock that's slightly, oh wait, you're gonna have to turn your head slightly more than normal in order to see the clock. But you should still be able to see it. What should I do? Should I hang out with him? Obviously. You wanna hang out with me? Man, you're pretty weird. I'm going to freely admit that is a fact. I spent time today talking to Fuyuhiko about various things. It was a good time. All right, obviously, gotta hand him off to that dang ol' whatchamacallits. All right, here we go. Antique doll. I do have a backup item now that I've run out of them, by the way. This is an item that's rare. Oh, wait, no, he's already said this. But look how happy he is.
Hey.
Hey, oh, hey, Hajime. Is there any woman who's important to you? That depends on your definition. What kind of question is that? It's fine. Do you have one or not? Honestly, I've never seriously thought about it. Of course you wouldn't have, Hajime. Of course you wouldn't have. In story, I feel like they're angling for Chiaki in that role. Me personally, well, that's my business and my business alone, so maybe shut up. You're such a kid. If you did have one, I was gonna tell you to take good care of her, but I guess it's a bit too soon for you.
Jeez.
But when you do have one someday, make sure you take good care of her. Don't be like me. Oh, now things are gonna get sad. I've lost 2 important women. Oh, yeah. Pekka committed her crime because his little sister was killed.
Huh?
Oh, there. Don't feel sorry for me. It's not like I wanted to make this awkward. But if my sister was still alive, I'd really want you guys to meet her. You'd probably be shocked. If you put it like that, she must have been one hell of a sister.
You.
Do you know what my sister's ultimate talent was? Ultimate Yakuza 2, Electric Boogaloo. She was the ultimate little sister. Isn't that funny? How do you quantify what makes the ultimate little sister? How was she an awesome little sister? It's hard to put into words exactly. Anyway, she was definitely an amazing sister. She was making a fool out of me, but it was always cute when she needed my help. Plus, if she cooked fried noodles during the temple festival, a huge line would form outside the temple. And she got an insane number of contracts from hand towel companies, you know? I'm not 100% sure what any of these things have to do with being a sister inherently. These all sound just like random anecdotes. She was also hand towel companies? What is that supposed to mean? I don't even know. She was self-centered, selfish, and extremely arrogant. But even so, she had this subtle way of making people do what she wanted.
So.
She definitely deserved to be called the ultimate Yakuza. Within the clan, she was even called the reincarnation of my uncle, who was the most powerful of the Kuzaryus. The most powerful of the Kuzaryus? I'd like to know more about that too.
Well.
Yeah, it's before my time, so I don't really know the details, but apparently he was known as the Overlord of the South, rather than of Ice, apparently. They say his final confrontation with the detective who was pursuing him nearly destroyed the world. Well, that's obviously just a rumor. Of course it's just a rumor. That'd be outrageous if it wasn't. Considering the things we've seen and the people we've known and the feats we've seen the people we've known do on a daily, I honestly might believe it. Well, anyway, she was a really annoying little sister who pissed me off. Even so, she was the only little sister I ever had. Even when a faction within the Kuzuryu clan wanted to make her our next leader, she said this: I don't want to lead the clan. The reason I'm so amazing is because I'm your sister. She said that even though she was better than me at everything. To you, your sister must have truly been the ultimate little sister. Maybe. But still, when she said that to me, I couldn't accept it. All I could do was yell at her and say, you lead, I could live by myself. Just how small was I? Metaphorically speaking, I'm not meaning literally. If you actually point out how short I am literally, I will cut you like a fish. Fuyuhiko. Yeah, why am I even talking to you about this?
Huh?
It's probably, you know, that harmless-looking face of yours. It is very benign. I can't argue that. Is that a compliment or an insult? Who knows? Well, anyway, sorry about that. I guess I got all sentimental and stuff after all. I really don't mind. If you think I look like someone who's easy to talk to, then I'll listen to you as much as you want. That's just like me in real life. Yay! Don't act like hot crap, you man of very little sexual encounters. I don't know how else to phrase that. I see. So you're not. Shut up. Don't talk back to me so calmly. Oh, okay, never mind. You are. All right, that's a weird way to end a conversation. Even though it's happening gradually, I know Fuyuhiko is slowly opening up to me. Once again, I feel like I was able to understand him a little bit. There we go. That's 3. Now, obviously, the day has to end now, right? Moving on to like the main subject of the case, I would assume. After changing the subject and talking about other things for a while, I returned to my room. Even though I clearly didn't, I went back to Grape Lounge. What time is it right now? Huh, it's already 10 p.m. Just as I thought, I can't get a sense of what time it is when there are no Windows or Monokuma announcements. Yeah, that would be pretty surreal after a while. Still a little early, but I should go back to my room. And so I shall. Time for the crummy room. But hey, you know, a mattress is a mattress. As long as there's nothing living on it or unidentifiably stained on it, I can sleep on it. I'm trying to do my very best not to worry. I've slept on the floor before. It's not fun, but I can do it. Even I have my limits. And by floor, I don't even mean a carpet. I mean a hardwood floor. I had to do that for like a couple weeks. It was not fun, but I did it. I'm hungry. Oh, I heard that.
What are you gonna
Jeez,
do?
are you whining already? It's only your second day. I mean, let me see something really quick here. I actually have like a document on my computer that should be able to tell me specifically. Let's see. The limits of the human body. Apparently, I don't think this is the case for literally everybody, but it says here that the amount of days someone can go without food is 45. So, theoretically, we should be able to bare minimum possibly survive, admittedly in pain, for about 2 weeks minimum. I don't know if 45 is really that realistic of a number. That seems a little high, but it's possible. It's so G's of you to do this. All I can say is G's.
Viva killing!
I will do no such thing, you absolute bastard of a bear. I'm sorry. I halfway through saying that, I realized, oh, maybe I shouldn't say that. But then, you know what? No, Monokuma deserves it. Let's be real. You should just stop being stubborn. Hurry up and start the killing already. Nyeh. What do you want? My, you don't even have the energy to be mad, huh?
News!
Well, I have good news for you guys. You've all lost your drive ever since you guys got here, right? Well, yeah, you are starving us. You have the drive of an old man in his 50s. That's kind of, that is a contradiction. In order for you guys to get your energy back, I'm providing a special service with all my heart. So everyone, please gather at Grape Tower tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. 7 in the morning? There's no alarm clock in this room. How do you expect us to wake up? That's your responsibility, so you figure it out. By the way, being late is strictly prohibited.
Bye-bye!
Okay then, goodbye. Yeah, well, that's a butt. Service with all your heart, huh? It's no use. My stomach feels so empty, I can't stop thinking about food. I've gone at least 3 days before I ate something once, or twice, a few times. It's happened. I mean, it's not comfortable, but you can live. At the very bare minimum, I know 3 days is enough to not have any serious medical problems. If I know Monokuma, there's no way he'll provide that for us. Damn it. And now I'm probably gonna be subjected to Monokuma Theater. I pulled up the thin covers of my futon, desperately trying to ignore my hunger pains, and went to sleep. Sigh among sighs. All right, what the hell's he gonna talk about this time? Sporks. Today I interviewed random strangers on the street and asked them, what do you hate about Monokuma? And wouldn't you dang dong know it, everyone gave the exact same answer. Literally everything. Here are the results. He has a foul mouth, a terrible personality, and he's a rude pig, but he's still popular despite all that. That sounds accurate. He's a lazy ass who doesn't work hard at all, and yet he's more skilled and better than people who do. No, that last part sounds a little too optimistic and kind to you. Not only did God give him both hands, God gave him everything. No, but you have all the cards, but that's just because of extraordinarily abnormal circumstances. He always talks crap about others, but nobody really talks crap about him, mostly because you threaten to kill them if they do. That he's willing to die to protect, no one ever said that. That he can't live without, no, he just keeps going. He's usually cold towards me, but he takes good care of me when I'm sick. I refuse to believe that's true. He always slaps me around when he drinks, but afterward he cries and ugs. What? I hate this job, changes every time he gets a new job. He's extremely Good lord, how long is this gonna go on for? Okay. Those were the results.
This is troubling.
I don't think I'll belong to one person for... What is honestly the deal with this freaking bear? Nothing about you makes any sense and I hate it. I'm starting to feel this strange chill. Well, it's obvious for me. It obviously must be from hunger. What time is it now? I sat up much slower than usual, then headed straight to the lounge. But apparently I am forced to do a thing, huh? What time is it? 6:30 a.m. It's a miracle I was able to wake up. As I recall, it's bad if we don't gather at Grape Tower by 7. I don't expect much from Monokuma, but I guess I should go for now. Lest I get myself murdered! I ain't about that life. That being said, anybody around? Any friends of which to speak to? I've seen Chiaki, and I guess I saw Nagito, hiding in the corner. But aside from that, oh, Akane, there you are. What about you? What have you got to say about anything? Akane, what are you doing here? Well, I've been thinking about this statue.
Based on my gut feeling.
And it's not alive or anything, but it has a strong aura. I can't think of it as a regular human aura. Well, that's because Sakura was never a normal human. She was so much more. This thing might be the most powerful creature on the island.
Starting to get
Yes,
pumped
that
up.
sure gets me going. Is this a person? The nameplate says ogre. So isn't this a statue of an ogre? You can tell just by looking at it that it's still freaking human.
All right.
Ogre or whatever, it's fine as long as it's strong.
Yo.
Well, looks like it's almost time. I'll head over to Grape Tower first. Is she thinking about fighting the strongest creature on the island? Hasn't she already attempted to do that twice and it didn't work out so well? Nope. She's a tired. Good morning, Chiaki. You going to Grape Tower? Kukwe? Oh, wait, huh? She walked by me without even replying. Hey, Chiaki. Yeah, I was sleeping. You were sleeping? Isn't it dangerous to sleepwalk? Yeah, well, it doesn't seem to be really be stopping her. Don't fall asleep while I'm asking that.
Morning.
I'll be fine, I think. You don't look fine at all. Wanna go to Grape Tower together? I feel fine, I think. Is she really okay? I don't know. Who knows how long she stayed up for any given reason. Chiaki is an interesting gal. Alright, so it should be Grape Tower, yeah? Don't know why it gets its own super special unique cutscene whenever I do that. Everyone who gathered here had pale faces. Man, I'm tired. I'm seriously so tired. Stop complaining, you're bringing me down.
I mean,
I'm exhausted. Not only can we not eat food, but we're being forced to come here early in the morning. This isn't about just you, we're all getting screwed here. We're getting screwed the most. Obviously, we're more tired than everyone else. What? I mean, we had to take the contact elevator to get here from Strawberry House. Yeah, that took, what, an extra 30 seconds? So we had to walk all the way from Strawberry Hall to the elevator and then walk all the way to over here. The longer you walk, the more calories you burn, so obviously we're more tired than you guys. Stop whining!
hey,
You're fine. You don't have to worry about getting hungry since you're a robot. I'm in a similar situation. They left my charger inside my cottage. Well, that's definitely a problem. Man, you guys are already starting to brag about how unhealthy you are.
damn it.
Stop bragging. You've got a lot of nerve coming here. Now that we all have gathered here so early in the morning, what do you intend to make us do this time?
No.
I just want everyone to be healthy again. Healthy? You're losing your drive because you're burning rubber down the unhealthy highway, right? I'm offering this service so that you can all feel healthy again. So, from this day forward, I'd like you to make Monokuma Tai Chi part of your daily routine every morning. So basically, you want everyone to burn more energy and need food even more, and we have no choice, we have to do it, or everything goes horribly wrong. Cool. Monokuma Tai Chi? All right, start the music. Of course you two would be into it.
Make optimal use of Earth's gravity and release yourself from the tension of your conscious self.
On one hand, that's kind of annoying, but on the other hand, honestly, I appreciate and respect their drive and energy, despite the circumstances. Those two are something else. Apparently not the first time he's done Tai Chi.
Control your breathing, slowly and softly. Move as if you're drawing a circle.
Not since that one guy turned his brother's computer space into a Tai Chi area have I ever even bore witness to such feats.
Naturally, just as you are. Relax your body and mind.
Hajime seems to be suffering really extensively right now. That is incredibly detailed sweat. That's actually almost gross. Maybe you shouldn't have worn a white shirt, dude. This is clearly affecting my hunger. Why exactly do we have to do this? Oh, butts. Cool. Cool. Me sure worked up a good sweat. Staying healthy is definitely super important. Oh, to hell with you. We did a bunch of pointless exercise thanks to you, and now we're hungrier than ever.
I'm hungry.
I can't move. Akane, no.
You guys.
The road to good health is not an easy one. It might be painful, but we'll do this again tomorrow. Unless something big happens, I won't allow any tardies or absences. Make sure you remember that. All right, everybody, batten down the hatches. Something bad's about to go down.
That is.
You intend to keep making us do this?
Damn it.
Guys, I don't think I'm gonna last till tomorrow.
Damn it.
Enough already. How much longer is this gonna last?
This is troubling.
Me say, until the killing starts.
This, too, must be the will of causality.
It seems the plausibility of those words is finally starting to affect us. If this persists any longer, it wouldn't surprise me if something really did happen.
Damn it.
I don't want to die in a place like this. If I'm gonna die in a place like this, I might as well. Kazuichi, shut your stupid face. You're lucky that you're such a colossal wimp-wop, or otherwise I'd think you might actually be capable of something. What are you saying? Calm down.
Shut up.
I can't calm down.
Damn it.
There's no food. There's no way to escape. If this goes on, everyone's gonna starve to death.
Hey.
Wait, are you telling me just to wait until we starve to death? I'd rather have that happen to us than have our friends kill each other.
Huh?
Huh? Do you mean that you'd rather die?
Huh?
I'd rather die than kill? Yeah, honestly. I got it. You're just saying that because you're the traitor. You're still the only person who thinks that. What? You're planning to make us all weak so you can kill us all. What are you saying?
Hey.
Fess up. You've been secretly getting food from your future Foundation buddies, haven't you? That is so random. I swear, you better. Whoa. Ever seen her? I don't think I've ever seen her raise her voice. Eh?
So...
Making a scene is just gonna make us hungrier. So let's just calm down for now. You're right. Even if you guys fight, our situation isn't gonna change.
It appears you can
Wait to die from impending starvation. Or wait for someone to kill someone else before that happens. At any rate, it's a rather difficult situation. Which is the true hope? I'll just follow what everyone else decides. If you're gonna choose, you should hurry. The longer we keep waiting, the closer we get to death. God damn this man! Why must you be this way? The conversation ended there. It seems nobody had the energy to keep talking or arguing, so we silently left Grape Tower. Something is obviously about to go down, and I'm not okay with the going down, but it's gonna happen, people. I'm just standing, but I feel dizzy. My sense of balance is off. It's like I'm in a rocking boat or something. That doesn't mean I should stay put. If I just leave this matter alone, something bad might happen. It's not like I'm worried, but I should go see how everyone's doing. Wait, seriously? With this ominous music in the background, you're telling me to go spend free time with people? Also, hi, Nekomaru. You doing okay there, man?
Huh?
Hajime, don't worry about what Kazuichi said. I don't think you're a traitor at all. Well, honestly, that actually does mean a lot. Thank you. I also know that, wait, what are you doing here? This is where all the girls are. I'm watching you. Regardless, I was just about to say, it's like, well, you know, none of the girls seem to be suspicious of me either. And Fuyuhiko, at the very least, hasn't made it openly aware that it might think that I am. So, you take what you can get, I suppose. All right. Well, if I actually can spend free time, I kind of, by definition, have to continue what I started. And actually, if you don't ding-dong mind, I'd actually like to check really quick. Well, first and foremost, I haven't walked much, but have you pooped? No, you have not pooped. All right, well, I had to make sure. I wanted to take a quick look here. And yeah, there's 2 more there. My goodness. Was that information on his likes and dislikes always there? Yeah, I guess it was. Wow, there's so much stuff you could have learned just by paying small amounts of attention. Only does gymnastics for money, and she only knows parkour. Her past is rough. Took care of her siblings. Hesitation and worry is a sign of weakness. You don't want none of that. Very interesting. I'm actually gonna have to look over that stuff on my own time. Don't want to waste too much time on that stuff, you know, when we could be making something vaguely resembling progress.
Hey, bastard.
Tai Chi, is he serious? What should I do? Should I invite Fuyuhiko to hang out? Obviously.
Huh?
I'm just gonna tell you right now. Hanging out with someone like me isn't fun, isn't all that fun. Yeah, well, I'm doing it anyway, so you can't stop me. And I do believe I know of another object that he might like. Let's see. Question is, I do remember looking to see if I had it. I think it's actually more towards the bottom. Here it is. Yeah. A book documenting a certain sword technique named after Sayaka M. The beautiful movements of this technique look like you're cutting through fluttering flower petals. Even the sword itself looks like it's singing. I can only imagine why he would be interested in something like this. And I'm sure it's not depressing.
I don't like this.
Huh. Or maybe this isn't a good item. That's weird. Okay, well, it didn't seem to have a negative connotation, so you're trying to suck up to me. Do you really think I take bribes? Well, no, but you took that other stuff pretty happily. Now, it's fine if I accept this from you.
Damn right.
Hey, Hajime, what's the first thing you want to do when you get out of here? Man, that's a good question. Now, let's see. First, I want to find a safe place to relax and get some decent sleep. That sounds great to me. Jeez, compared to this place, I'd rather stay at prison. That's an odd comparison. At least this place has soft beds, beautiful ocean, and entertainment. Not the fun house, admittedly, but, you know, this conversation could have taken place anywhere. You're right. What about you? What are you going to do? Me? First, I'm gonna visit my sister's grave. Oof. I also need to hold a funeral for Peko, even though there's nothing left of her. Ugh. And for Mahiru as well. Oh, God. That's a triple punch. I see. You're right. Hey, Hajime. Excuse me? I think you're pretty awesome, you know. Never thought I'd hear that from you. When it comes to me and the others, at least we know where our confidence is coming from. But you, that part of you is missing. But despite that, you don't let it get to you. You've kept a cool head throughout all of this so far. You're giving me way too much credit. I'm just trying to endure everything the best I can. That's what I'm talking about. It's amazing enough that you've been even able to endure all this.
Someone like me.
I blindly rushed into revenge without thinking things through, with no concern for anything else. In the end, I can't take back the consequences of that decision.
Hey.
But after seeing you and the others keep it together, I feel like I'm starting to see what I need to be focusing on right now. We will definitely survive and escape from here, and I'll do anything to make that happen.
Damn it.
If not, Peko, Mahiru, everyone's death will go to waste. And that's when I realized this wasn't the same Fuyuhiko Kuzuryu that I met when we first arrived at this island. This is a man who has overcome great hardships. What can I do from now on? I still don't know, but I do know what I can say right now. Fuyuhiko, let's definitely escape this island, okay? And when we do, would it be all right if we visited their graves together? Yeah, I'm sure that'd make them happy.
Hey, bastard.
And Hajime, that part of you may be missing, but I think there's still something there. Because I was able to talk to you like this, and I was able to reflect on my past. And from there, I'm able to move forward. That's it. Maybe your talent is that you're the ultimate counselor. I mean, I wouldn't put it past them. That's actually, that would be a pretty cool talent. What the heck? I don't want a talent like that. That sounds like it'd be stressful. I think it's totally perfect for you. Our somber conversation took an unexpected lighthearted turn, and we laughed harder than we had in a while. Well, I'll be. Man, I mean, I kind of expected things to get kind of deep with him, but that was a hell of a punchy punch. There should still be time. Really? More time, okay. Well, I guess we get to just straight up finish Fuyuhiko in one fell swoop. All right then, don't mind if I does. All right, and then I doubt they're gonna give me 3 again. Considering the events that we're aware of, like, obviously something bad is about to happen. And I ain't happy about it, but clearly it's gonna happen, guys. And honestly, the flags that are being flung right now are really bad for, I want to say, primarily Akane and Nekomaru, I'd say. It's possible he's got some kind of literal kill switch in there or something. I don't know. And Akane's not doing too good without food. And I just really would rather that not to happen. I suppose Kazuichi is definitely on the verge of breaking, if nothing else. So that's got to be a factor. So I'm not sure what's going to happen. Sorry, I'd like to be alone. Not really feeling good right now. Looks a little pale. I guess he really doesn't feel well. Okay. That's odd. Oh, you know what it probably is? Yeah, it's probably barred from me because, kind of like how when I had that one conversation with Akane, we had to go to a very specific location. It's possible that we need to go to a specific location for the end of his thing, but we can't do that because we're trapped in the fun house. That would make a lot of sense. That's frustrating. I don't like it because I'd like to be able to say that I got it done, especially before we're forced to go into another trial, but still. All right then. Well, gotta go with my backup, I suppose. Would be, old Chiaki. Hello. I have many things I can give to you. Hello. Sorry, I'm thinking about stuff. Let's play after we get out of here. Okay. Well, literally my two top choices seem to not be options. That is a problem. Okay. Who else could I possibly... I mean, I suppose if I wanted to be smart and use my time correctly, all things considered, I would actually have to spend time with Nagito, as he's the only guy that I've actually already made some sort of semblance of progress with. Before I thought and realized that he was actually an absolute, complete and total psychotic freak of nature. So I kind of wish I could have gotten that back. If I had, maybe I would have been able to finish things off. But as it were, the entire bottom row is down. Teruteru and Byakuya are gone, so really my options would be Nekomaru, Soda, and Sonia. Interesting. Well, Sonia is the one that is closest to me, so I guess we'll talk to her. I don't want to spend this time doing literally nothing. So, even if we can't possibly, maximize, the free time events and whatnot, I mean, it's better than nothing, I suppose. Also, wow, the deluxe room really is deluxe. Also, hi, Sonia. Ah, Hajime. Do you have business with me? Not official. And honestly, you probably don't want to know that you're my third option here. But do you want to hang out?
You are right.
It might be good to talk, so I can get my mind off things. That would certainly be the case. I spent time today talking to Sonia. It was a rather swell time. Turns out she's actually rather nice. I probably don't deserve it, but it looks like Sonia and I grew a little closer. Odd thing to say. Alright, so here's the thing. I haven't the ever-loving slightest clue what she would ever possibly want. Do I have anything that might be spooky or of perhaps the occult? Do you think that would be something? I mean, maybe not occult, but like, I don't know. So, actually, hang on. I think I heard that this is a pretty good generic item that you can give away. Stands as proof of friendship between those who spend their youth together. I mean, this might be better than nothing.
Open the treasure box and surprise.
Okay, I didn't expect that kind of voice line. May I really have this? Thank you very much. You are truly kind. I must say, this island is truly a wonderful place. Yeah, I imagine that would make much more sense if this were earlier in the game.
Most tight.
Excuse me? Most tight. My goodness, you are a silly girl. The weather is calm and the sea is blue. Truly a perfect resort setting. Well, that might be true, but...
Oh my.
Oh, did I say something strange? No, I was just thinking that you're strangely calm right now. Sonia, are you really not worried about our current situation? Of course I am worried. And I am also angry. Jeez, this is nothing to joke about. Who's joking?
However...
What happens next depends on us. As long as we do not kill anyone, this will all be fine. That's the right attitude, but... Besides, I have come here to learn about your country. I would understand if this were my homeland, but in this case, this land is foreign to me.
Well?
I do not intend to kill anyone, and I do not intend to be killed easily either. I mean, that's the right viewpoint to have. The way she said that sounded a little dangerous. Honestly, it sounded more kind of assuring, if I'm being honest. I mean, yeah, I guess she could be lying, but still. This were my homeland, so this would be okay in your country. Anyway, let us forget about killings and cooperate with one another so we can return home quickly. If you have any good ideas, feel free to let me know. I shall also do my best to think of something too. Yeah, you're right. When I speak to Sonia, I somehow feel really positive and optimistic. And this also isn't the text that it usually is when it's my internal monologue, so I guess I'm actually just saying this to her. Such an honor. Raise your head, there is no need to worry. What she's saying sounds odd, but she certainly looks the part. Typical of a princess, I guess. Oh, that reminds me. What was the name of your country? As I recall, the country's name was... I think it's Nova Selic. I'm pretty sure that's a reference to Nirvana. Which is a really weird reference for a princess character. But, there it is, I suppose. It was the Nova Selic Kingdom, right? It sounds as though you finally remember. Well, it's not a country I've ever heard of, mostly due to it not existing. Yes, that is understandable. It is often overlooked by cartographers. Our Nova Selic Kingdom is an extremely small country and governed by an absolute monarchy. Though the population is small, our economy is thriving, so we are not in dire straits at all. And that's a very specific thing to say. For generations, the royal family has protected the kingdom and its people from its neighboring countries. Thanks to that, the people still have complete trust towards the royal family.
Well,
And also, wine and chocolate is our country's hidden specialties. That's an interesting thing to specialize in exporting. All right, well, cool. It's like Switzerland and California had a baby, and it was Novoselic. I see, it really does sound like a kingdom. So since you're the princess of that kingdom, does that mean you live in a castle or something?
yes.
Of course! The royal family has been living in the royal castle for over 1,000 years. Though it may be old and small, the castle is truly a wonderfully historic building.
Of course.
It's easy to get lost in our subterranean labyrinth, and our barracks are fully equipped as well. So castles really do have those! Or at the very least, hers does. Anyway, is it alright if I ask you something as well? Huh? Well, if I can answer it, it's fine. Who did you have your heart set on initially, and who do you intend to switch to later? Huh? Yeah, what? This situation is truly similar to the story of 7 men and women. I believe it is a standard tactic to start wavering and swapping partners. What? Wait, hold on. What are you talking about? Do you really have no idea? It is Japan's legendary drama.
Well,
It starts off really upbeat, but then it gets really serious. I never expected that to happen. I was all like, seriously, what is going to happen? I could just not take my eyes off the screen. Momoko's feelings at the time were, my goodness, so intense. I continued to listen to Sonia extensively talk about Japanese dramas. At least now I totally understand that she's a major J-drama fangirl. That's an incredibly weird aspect to her, but there it is, I suppose. After politely excusing myself from my long conversation with Sonia, I left the area. Kinda wish I could get closer to her, but I gotta use my time wisely. It's no use. I think I've reached my limit. Really, after only 2 days. I'm hungry. Hajime is very, very hungry. Some might say he's even hungrier than some caterpillars we know. If this keeps going until I die, what am I thinking? No, if I stay locked up in this place any longer, I'm seriously gonna go crazy. Exit. I need to find the exit. Where is it? Where is the exit? Damn it, whoa, okay, Hajime is very upset. The final dead room is a challenge given to you by Headmaster Monokuma. Only those who win the life-threatening game that occurs in this room will be able to reach the Octagon, the fabled Holy Land where the ultimate weapon sleeps. Now then, if you're feeling heroic and you're willing to risk your life to continue living, you should challenge the final dead room. Is that something we're actually going to think about doing? That's it! There's still that place. Nobody has gone inside there yet, that we know of. That life-threatening game is just another one of Monokuma's lies. Honestly, Monokuma hasn't been lying all that much. He's been using a lot of exact wording and being vague, but he hasn't actually lied, I don't think. Which is very frustrating, I'll have you know. It's possible that the exit is on the other side of that door. That's right, that's definitely it. Then I should go. I should go to the final dead room. I have barely any energy left. I can't even run decently. Oof. Is that actually, like, literally the facts? Can I not? Oh, wow, no, I actually am moving slower. Ooh, dear me. Alright, well, we should probably give ourselves a little bit of a teleportating. Oh, I'm not allowed to teleport, am I? Alright, fair enough. Something important must happen on the way there. If that is the case, I shall slowly walk down the hall. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, so, oh wait, no, that wouldn't work at all. Oh, Akane, hello. You okay over there? Damn it, I lost again. I just can't unleash my power when I'm this hungry. Ah, what a pity. I still haven't gotten serious yet. It feels unfair now that he's a gigantic robot. I guess he's not really all that much bigger, but he's still a robot. Regardless, if I ever decided to get serious with this body, it wouldn't even last a second.
Not yet.
Yeah, right. Let's train one more time. Can't believe they're going at it right now. Is it okay for them to burn their energy like this? You better not exert yourself too much. You haven't eaten in a while, after all.
Damn it.
Don't remind me. I was finally able to forget about food. And that's a very hard challenge for her. Well, you're really lucky since you can still live even if you don't eat.
Hey.
That's an interesting reaction. Anyway, since you have that body now, does that mean you can do... Really? I know that this has to be like a euphemism or something. It's not what it sounds like. I refuse to believe that it is. Also, that's... Okay, bare hands. All right, then that already implies that it's not what it sounds like. I guess I have no choice. Okay, yeah. You go ahead and do that. I don't even have the energy or willpower to say anything anymore. All right, well, you two go ahead and have yourself some crazy old fun, I guess. I'm gonna potentially probably die. I guess I'm okay with the possibility of those two being the last ones to ever see me alive. Yeah. Yeah, I'm okay with that. I'm at peace. All right, scary clown door, tell me what's up. As I wobbled and tripped over my own feet, I couldn't help placing both hands on the wall to brace myself. If I win the life-threatening game here, I'll be able to go to that octagon place, right? That's where the exit should be. I did it. I finally did it. I finally figured out where the exit is. I can get out! With this, I can finally get out! That's dangerous thinking. Not entirely accurate, possibly.
Hold it,
Chiaki?
'cause it's bad.
You shouldn't go in there. You won't find what you're looking for. That's not true, Chiaki. The exit's going to be here. There is no exit. All that's there is the life-threatening game. Even if you clear it, you'll only obtain the weapon that Monokuma prepared. Do you want the weapon? What are you planning to do once you obtain it? Do you need it?
Oh.
You had this intense, worried look on your face while you were walking, so I followed you. Looks like I made the right choice. Damn you, Chiaki! How dare you be a caring and supportive friend? Let's go back, Hajime.
Right?
Okay? And then I guess he caved, because you can't say no to Chiaki. And I went back to Grape House together. The weaker my body gets, the less sense everything seems to make. We're on the verge of starving to death, and there's no way to escape. It's really okay to just lay here and take it, or... I don't know. This morning, I couldn't help feeling angry that I said what I said in front of everyone, but I don't really think that it's okay if we end up starving to death. I need to do something. I need to do something soon. And then, all of a sudden, I began to feel faint and lost consciousness. Man, I wish sleeping was that easy. Excuse me? Huh? That was a very loud noise. How long was I asleep? I regained my consciousness a little after hearing a faint rumble in the distance. What was that sound just now? Immensely concerning is what it is. Was it an earthquake? But I didn't feel the ground move. Maybe I'm just confused. And as soon as I mumbled that, a feeling of exhaustion that filled me with ambivalence toward everything began to overpower my body, and just passed out again. I'm almost positive that whatever that sound was is something we should have been worried about. And once again, I sank into the depths of unconsciousness. I think someone might have died. This is really not the time for this. I had been gaming all night until the wee hours of the morning when I decided to go to the convenience store. That's a relatable story. You should end it there. There, I saw some guy with good looks, fancy clothes, nice shoes, and a shiny, expensive car. There's no way a guy like that actually exists, even though I saw him. He really lives in a rundown apartment, and all he has is his pride because he doesn't have a stable job or money. I mean, sure, apparently he's able to afford all of these expensive things, but sure, he doesn't have a job. But he wants to show off so much that he's forcing himself to do that. From morning till noon, he carries around boxes and furniture for his moving job. And at night, he works at a bar and serves big mugs of alcohol. Disgusting. But even with that, he still doesn't have enough money, so he sponges off his parents back home. Well, I suppose that's feasible. Not entirely a horrible thing, but still. As that fantasy played in my mind in front of the convenience store, I started to feel bad about myself. I refuse to believe Monokuma ever felt bad about anything he ever said, thought, or did in his entire existence. Mostly because he's not actually an actual person. He's a robot controlled by somebody. Who? I don't know. The last person that controlled him is dead, so who the hell knows what happened? My body won't move. This has never happened to me before. I'm awake, but my body feels so heavy that I can't move. Also, it's really cold. Fiercely cold. As if the core of my body is getting numb. But I need to go to Grape Tower. If I don't go to Monokuma Taichi, everyone will suffer. Somehow I managed to muster what little strength I had left and crawled out of bed. What time is it? Though I felt incredibly weak from hunger, I managed to drag my heavy body to the lounge, which is impressive considering that's not the direction I'm supposed to go. Then again, I guess maybe he wants to look at the clock. It's already 5 minutes till 7 a.m. Butts. Probably need to hurry then. I really don't want to waste my energy participating in that activity. But if I ignore Monokuma's role, everyone will get in trouble, not just me. And I just don't have the energy to complain. Let's go to Grape Tower. Here we go. Oh boy. Oh, I'm somehow moving even slower. Thank goodness I don't have to move much. What a fine kettle of butts this whole situation is. Is anybody around? Ah, suddenly Sonia! Ah, Hajime, good morning. Sonia, you seem energetic. Should I be concerned? What's so funny?
Amazing.
My goodness, Hajime. When did your face become Mont Blanc all of a sudden? Oh, I see you've reached the Looney Tunes stage of starvation and are picturing people as food. She's not energetic, she's extremely dangerous. Just the corner is fine, so may I take a bite out of you? I'm afraid I'm going to have to decline. Also, can we stop to establish the fact that you are the second person in this game that is asked to bite me? You'd get a stomach ache. That's not the prime reason why she shouldn't do that. Oh my, now there's an adorable shortcake.
That's wrong.
Not a shortcake, I'm Chiaki. There's something about that line that is almost face-punchingly adorable. Chiaki, you too. You about to head over to Grape Tower?
Yep.
It's almost time. Come on, if you're too slow, we'll be late. Yeah, you're right. Oh, odds and bodkins and bodkins and odds. Just checking every nook and cranny. I feel like we're about to walk into something not so great. Upon closer inspection, your face looks like a sucker throat? I don't even know what that is. What on earth could that even possibly be? Might I trouble you for a bite near the center? That would be my schnoz! I shall repay the favor later. Sonia, get a grip on yourself. Repay the favor? What, you like getting a bite out of you? Because I don't really want that.
See?
Come on, we don't really have time to relax. If you don't hurry, we're gonna be late. Yeah, you're right. Fine. If that's the case, then that's what shall be done. Oh, but okay. Then I'll press the button. When I press the button, the door in front of me instantly opens. And... Yep, here we go. All right, I don't even know. It was very sudden. That's right, it's always sudden. The door to despair always opens suddenly. Who is it? I don't want to know, but I gotta know. Holy hell! Okay. Oh, crap. I get it. Oh, he's the missing piece of that stupid Wizard of Oz thing. They couldn't show somebody getting horribly mangled and dismembered when they were a real person. He's the Tin Man, literally and figuratively. That's just messed up. On the other side of that door, I saw the remains of our friend. How the hell did anyone even do this? Nekomaru is a major and total beast in every conceivable way. How could anybody actually do this? Even before he was a robot, he seemed unlikely to be taken out. After robot? Are you kidding me?
A body has been discovered.
Ah, boy.
Now then, after a certain amount of time has passed, the class trial will begin.
Of course. Well, this has taken a turn. Also, the pillar fell over. You think that might have played a role in it? A violent shiver coursed through my body, as it tends to do. My heart began to pound faster and faster, and I could feel the blood in my heart pulsating intensely. My teeth were chattering with horror. What the hell is this? When I was finally able to speak, my voice sounded so small I could barely hear it myself. Why is this happening? It's so strange. He finally came back to us. If this is a nightmare, please just let me wake up. I couldn't think of any other way to describe it. Nekomaru! No, this is a lie, right?
This is just...
Based on our situation and the body discovery announcement. Okay, sorry, I just have to point out, yeah, there appears to be, for lack of a better term, blood on the pillar. I guess that must have fell on him? Even, I guess that would explain how he was able to get, like, crushed, but who the hell is strong enough to push over a pillar? It's unfortunate, but there's no doubt that another killing has happened. Killing? I can't deny this truth, but why? Well, if I had to guess, it had to be because somebody... Well, either A, somebody desperately wanted food and needed it enough to kill, or I guess maybe just they saw literally no other options? It's possible it could be both or either, I'm not sure. As usual, that was the only word I could squeeze out. Oh no, no, Akane, don't look. Don't, no. Akane, move. Move it! Akane pushed me aside and ran straight over to Nekomaru. Oh, that is not right and messed up and not cool and depressing and every other thing I could possibly call. No.
Why is Nekomaru? Why did he have to die again?
Oh, Akane.
Damn it. I never paid you back. I never paid you back. For your help last time.
Just like Fuyuhiko warned you about. Why you gotta make me feel things? Stop it. God damn it. Damn it!
How cruel.
This is just too much. Why did Nekomaru have to die? Though his appearance was drastically altered, he still came back to us.
Oh.
Why? Why does this always happen? No matter how much I try to stop it, this is always the result. Is this something I can't stop?
Damn it.
Hey, Nekomaru got killed, right? That announcement means what I think it means, right?
I won't forget.
Hey, who did it? Who killed Nekomaru?
I am.
Looks like someone is finally pumped up.
You.
Akane, I understand your frustrations in ways that you personally can't even possibly understand. Please do not attack Monokuma. And you know who did it, right? Who killed Nekomaru?
What?
Don't get mad at me all of a sudden. In fact, I'm the one who should be mad. I went to a lot of trouble to bring Nekomaru back from the dead, and he already let the killer break him. Oh, that's not doing yourself any favors. How disappointingly foolish. Maybe he had a few screws loose. Hey, maybe don't speak ill of the dead, you absolute monstrosity. You know, because he's a robot.
You talking about Nekomaru?
Akane, please try to contain yourself. Akane, calm down.
Phew.
Use those powers that your anger has awoken for the investigation. Monokuma, is there any way you can fix Nekomaru? I feel like he's going to obviously say no. Yeah, I could have fixed him if his head was still attached, but since he's like this, it's impossible. Plus, the last time this happened, it was my fault. But this time, the killer is one of you guys.
Yeah.
I'm under no obligation to fix him for you. I guess it was a waste of time to ask him. It almost always is.
In other words.
A life that dies once will never return twice. That's reality for you.
So.
Even though it's getting a little boring, let's get on with the usual routine.
It's the Monokuma file.
Oh, fantastic. Also, this is a gift from me to you.
Red bean bread and milk.
Well, it's food. I brought you guys a present since the killing went out without a hitch. Besides, if I don't feed you, you guys probably won't last long enough for the class trial.
Damn it.
I'll definitely find out who killed Coach Nekomaru.
I won't forget.
And after I kill that guy, you're next. I'll definitely destroy you. So even though it sucks, I'm gonna eat first. If I don't get some food in me, I can't unleash my full power. You're right. If we're gonna avenge Nekomaru, we gotta regain as much energy as we can. I'm gonna eat. Akane is so distraught by this, food isn't even really all that appealing to her right now.
See?
That is really messed up. Come on, Hajime, you too. Yeah, you're right. I've been waiting to eat something for so long. Damn it, I never expected I'd feel this terrible when I finally ate again.
Hey,
Eat it slowly, it'd be bad if you got a stomachache. We ate our food in silence. Slowly, my blood began coursing through my veins. I mean, it was already doing that, but I guess it's a symbolic, it's metaphorical. I started to slowly regain feeling in my numb body. It was just bread and milk. It's not exactly the most filling.
Isn't that wonderful?
Looks like you've got your energy back. Then let's hurry up and start already.
I'm gonna do it!
The killer and you. I'm gonna beat the hell out of both of you with my bare hands.
However,
Regardless of whether we start or not, what has happened to the others? They appear to be extremely late. You mean the guys in Strawberry House? Now that you mention it, no one's here. That's weird. They should have come to Grape Tower because we had Monokuma Tai Chi. Jeez, how unacceptable. I never expected all of you to ditch Monokuma Tai Chi. Honestly, it was all beyond my expectations. Wait, what's that mean?
What are you gonna do?
Well, since it happened anyway, I guess it is what it is. Everyone ditched? But it said it was 5 to 7. Does everyone include us too?
Do your best.
Obviously, that's something to take note of. You're gonna be okay, Akane. No, you are going to be okay, I promise. I hear something. What do you hear? Could it be Nekomaru?
damn
Of
it.
course not, he's already dead.
Yeah.
Oh well, now's not the time to worry about that sound. That sound? What are you talking about? I don't hear anything. Well, I mean, Akane does have incredibly good senses. And what about Gundam and the others? Is it alright that we have not summoned them here? Interesting that you would point them out as Gundam and the others. They're gonna come here soon anyway. Now's not the time to worry about them. You're right. They should have heard the body discovery announcement already. They'll probably come soon. Maybe.
Yep.
Then we should start the investigation soon. Yeah, you're right. I gotta do it. I have to do it! Oh, Nekomaru. In retrospect, this really actually should have been pretty obvious. Of course they... The one thing about the previous trial is, well, nobody killed anybody like they did the Tin Man. That sure is strange. And then an actual Tin Man shows up and rejoins us. Of course this was gonna happen. Alright, what are we looking at here? The victim is Nekomaru Nidia, aka Mekamaru after his robotic transformation. His body was discovered in Grape Tower, which is inside the funhouse. His head is severely damaged and beyond repair, so that shall be considered the cause of death. And we're not getting a time. Odd. Okay, well, I already remember that he has a super accurate clock inside of him. If every part of him ceased functioning after he got hit, then it probably gives the time of death right there. Despite the fact that his arms and legs are dismembered, these limbs were actually designed to be detachable, and it seems they separate due to a severe impact. Aside from that, several other areas of his body are damaged. Because of this, many of his functions seem to have shut down. His arms and legs were detachable, and it looks like they separated due to a severe impact. Does that mean Nekomaru was repeatedly clubbed with some sort of weapon? But was there a reason they needed to club him over and over again? It honestly just kind of looks like he got hit over the head with a giant honking pillar. That'd make the most sense. Oh boy. Alright, well, as always, I'd kind of actually like to take a break before I dive headfirst into an investigation. Rest in peace, Nekomaru. You were an absolute joy to be around, and I'm not even going to try and pretend that you weren't. We'll figure out who did this to you, buddy. I promise. I'll see you all then.